Hey everyone, Caront here, welcoming you back to Tales of the Abyss. In the last episode, we made our way onto the Tartarus, which is Jade's ship, and ended up watching that ship be attacked by the Oracle Knights. Jade got himself a phone slot seal put on him, so no more Super Jade. Darn it. And, well, we are now making our way to try to escape this place. So, we left off having blown a giant hole in the wall, so we might as well go through it. And we come out into that area where we had been before. If you remember those ladders from earlier, this is where this went, or where this goes, actually, I should say. So what we have here is, well, as the question asked there for the skit, why are the Oracle Knights trying to kidnap Phone Master Ion? What goal do they have in mind for all this? So hopefully we can get up to the deck here and see if we can find some answers now that we've managed to sneak around them. But all we really need to do is head toward the bridge, and hopefully we can figure something out here. Or we could go to the exit, that works too. For some reason, I don't know why I thought it was the bridge over there, but at any rate, we go ahead and see if I can dash past these guys. Shouldn't be too terribly tough, I say that.
That was too easy. Nobody can beat us.
Don't blame me if your excitement leads to pain.
Interesting. I hadn't actually heard this version of the exit before, because the version of that speech that I'd heard actually had a little bit of a different ending, so go figure. Okay, well, you see that that encounter didn't work out quite so well, but let's go ahead and make our way in. I believe this is the exit that it's talking about. We'll see if we can get through this way.
Looks like we made it in time. There they are.
Have they realized the Tartarus did an emergency shutdown?
I'd be rather surprised if they haven't. More importantly, we can't use phonic arts. There's no time for casting.
It's not like you can use any decent phonic arts anyway with that phone slot seal.
How can you say things like that? The Colonel's been working hard to undo the phone slot seal.
I don't mind. It's the truth.
Open the emergency hatch.
Right away.
Fire! Now!
Jade Curtis, you're a force to be reckoned with, even with your phonic arts sealed.
Damn straight.
That's quite a compliment. I'm honored. Now, throw down your weapons. Tyr, your phonic hymn.
Tyr? Tyr Grants?
Major Lagretta.
We're surrounded!
Arietta, what's happened to the Tartarus?
It's still inoperable. I was only able to get this far because my friend tore open the wall.
Good work. Restrain them and...
Up in the sky, it's a bird. It's a plane. It's... Super Guy!
Enter the amazing guy.
Or it's just the amazing guy. That works too.
Arietta!
Now, drop your weapons once more and go back inside the Tartarus. You're next. Take your monster inside.
Phone Master, I...
Please, do as he says, Arietta.
All the hatches should stay closed for a while.
Phew, thank goodness. Good timing, Guy.
I looked all over for you. Never thought you'd turn up in a place like this.
By the way, Ion, where's Annis?
The enemy stole the Emperor's letter. Annis went to get it back, but a monster knocked her out of a porthole. But I heard soldiers say that they couldn't find the body, so I'm hoping she's all right.
Then let's head for St. Bina. That's our rendezvous point with Annis.
St. Bina?
It's a city to the southeast of here.
Okay, we just need to make it there, right?
What about your troops? They're still inside the ship, right?
I can't imagine there being any survivors. If they left any witnesses, it would lead to war between the Order of Lorelei and Malkuth.
How many people were on board?
This was a top-secret mission, so only half the usual number. Around 140.
Over 100 people were killed.
Let's get going. If we get caught here, the war that follows will claim the lives of many more.
Alright, so Guy is now officially part of the party. Told you he'd be joining us. Alright, so, well, I guess we get a skit about Luke's grand adventure as Guy officially enters into the fold. And I will go ahead and mention, this is basically my ideal party in Tales of the Abyss. The original 4 are the characters that I like the most because I enjoy using Luke in battle. You've got Guy, who, if we take a look at him, Guy is incredibly fast. His agility is 96. As a bit of a strike point, Luke's is 72, and then you've got 78 and 66 for the other two. So Guy is insanely quick. If you want to use him, be my guest. He's a lot of fun to fight with. I generally prefer Luke, mostly just because that's how I've played the game before. So I usually stick with the way that things are. But if you want to use Guy, he is definitely an excellent character to use as a fighter. Alright, now, Guy comes equipped with the usual stuff, so let me see about updating his weaponry and such a little bit. Not much there. Okay, now they said go to St. Bina, but I actually want to go toward Engeve first because there's something else I want to do. But first, this scene.
Hey, you okay?
Ion, you used Dothic phonic arts aboard the Tartarus, didn't you?
That thing you did back at the Cheagle's place?
I'm sorry. My body just isn't built to use Dothic phonic arts. A fair bit of time has passed, so I thought I'd recovered, but...
Let's rest for a while. At this rate, we risk shortening Ion's life.
So, you're an emissary on a mission to prevent war. But why would Mose want to start a war anyway?
I'm afraid that's confidential to the Order. I can't talk about it.
Oh, come on.
Whatever his reasons, this war must be avoided. We won't let Mose interfere.
You've sure gotten yourself wrapped up in a mess here, Luke.
By the way, who are you?
Oh, right. I haven't introduced myself, have I? I'm Guy. I'm a servant in Duke Fabra's manor.
What?
Guy doesn't like women.
I'd say it looks more like a phobia.
Sorry, it's nothing personal. It's just...
I will sneak in at this moment and just mention, look at Guy's eyes. Hey, good grief, they look like they're about to bug halfway out his face.
If it helps, you don't have to think of me as a woman. Fine. I'll be sure to keep my distance. Will that take care of it?
Sorry.
Now, we will see a little bit later in the
If
game.
you serve House Fabra,
Whoops.
you must be from Kimlaska. Did you come looking for Luke?
Yes, under orders from Duke Fabra. We knew he'd disappeared into Malkuth territory. I went by land from Cassadonia, while Dorian General Grants crossed the sea and started searching from Kite Sewer.
Master Van's looking for me too?
My brother's here?
Your brother? You mean...
Oh dear. It looks like we've run out of time to chat.
Those are people.
Luke, stay back. You know you won't be able to kill them.
You won't get away!
Alright, so we get a battle in the midst of this against, let's see, Oracle Knights. Okay, I don't think I have any magic lenses to look them up. No, I don't. We will see these guys later, so it's not going to be that big of a deal, really. I've got to say, though, also, we will see a little bit later that Guy's female phobia is, well, is very potently inspired. He's not just afraid of women for nothing.
No more.
Luke, finish him.
Luke, snap out of it!
Tear,
You idiot.
So, Luke gets a title out of that. Hooray! The Frightful One. Alright, so we get a bit of a campsite scene, and the goal is basically to go talk to everybody, so let's go ahead and do that.
For Jade and Tyr, fighting is their job, so the things they say can sound a bit extreme. You're a civilian, so I think your hesitation and concern are to be expected.
does it not bother you that your subordinates kill people? Isn't it your job to save people?
It can't be helped. Sadly, the Order of Lorelei has stopped being a religion of life. You'll see soon enough.
Oh, that's not foreboding at all. Alright, Jade, what do you have to say, huh?
Why so serious?
Why did you become a soldier, Jade?
Are you scared of killing people? I think your reaction is really quite natural. The world could probably benefit from having fewer soldiers anyway.
I don't know what I should do.
Relax. You'll be protected until we arrive at Batical. We'd be in quite a bind if you died on us.
Stop making fun of me.
But I'm not. There's no shame in running or protecting your own life. Live a safe life inside a safe city and hire guards when you're forced to leave it. That's how normal people live.
Well, that is true. It's definitely how people live just on average in these cities. So, Guy, what do you have to input on this?
It must have been tough for you, suddenly thrown out into the world like this.
I had no idea things were this bad outside of the city.
Sometimes you can earn bounties for killing monsters and bandits. Outside the towns, killing people isn't considered a crime, as long as it's not proven to be for personal malice.
How many people have you killed?
Who knows? Less than that soldier right there, I imagine.
Aren't you scared?
Of course I'm scared. That's why I fight. Because I don't want to die. I still have things to do.
Like what?
Revenge.
Huh?
Just kidding.
Alright, so Mew, how about you? What do you have to say in all of this?
Master, is Tyr all right? Tyr.
Fine, I'll check on her, okay? Just shut up.
Oh, well, well, Mew didn't have much to say, but hello, Tyr.
Are you sure you're all right?
Huh?
The fighting was hard on you, wasn't it? I knew you were a civilian, but it seems I didn't really understand what that meant. I'm sorry.
Why are you apologizing? You're the one who got hurt.
As long as I'm a soldier, it's my duty to protect civilians. Getting injured in the process merely means I wasn't strong enough, that's all.
You're weird. To me, it just sounds like you're trying to sound tough.
That's not true.
Uh-huh.
Alright, so that pretty much wraps up what we need to say to everybody, so
For
I
Jade
believe...
and Tyr, fighting is their...
Okay.
You're a civilian.
Yeah, sorry, that's already been... We've already said
Are
that.
you going to sleep now, Master?
There we go. Yeah, I think we're good.
Yeah.
Good night.
Now, the diary that it's mentioning in this skit, one of the skits that I glossed over earlier actually talked about the fact that Luke writes in his diary. That mechanic is what you might have seen on the basically the group screen that we go to, the main menu. It looks like the pictures are taped up from a diary. This is where that comes from. Luke is supposed to be writing in his diary just in case he has another amnesiac attack so that he can remember the things that happened. Master called me thing 38 times. I love that line. I'm glad I kept that skit up. But yeah, that's pretty much what it's talking about when it says that.
Luke, wake up. It's time to get going.
Are you all right to be moving around?
Yes. Thank you for your concern.
Tyr, Guy, and I will take up a triangle formation. You'll stay in the center with Ion and defend yourself if necessary.
What?
In other words, you don't have to fight, Luke. Come on, let's get going.
Wait a minute.
What is it?
I'll fight too.
Aren't you afraid of killing?
Of course not.
You shouldn't force yourself, Luke.
I'm serious. I mean, okay, yeah, I'm a little scared, but if I have to fight to survive, then that's what I'll do. I'm not gonna hide in the corner.
I'm so proud of you, Master.
Would you shut up? Anyway, I've made up my mind. From now on, I fight, without hesitation.
To kill someone means to rob them of their future, even if it is to protect yourself.
And it can earn you the hatred of others.
Are you prepared to deal with that? Can you face that responsibility without running away, without making excuses?
You said yourself, you aren't killing people because you want to. I've made up my mind. I'm not here just to be a burden. I'm gonna take responsibility too.
But
I don't see any problem with that. We'll give Luke a chance to show us his resolve.
Just don't push yourself too hard, Luke.
I do find it interesting in that last moment. I don't know if you noticed, but there were tears forming in Luke's eyes because you could see his emotions wavering there. All right, now, like I mentioned, what I want to do actually before I go up to St. Bina is to go to the city of Engeve because there are a couple of things we can actually do there. So I'm going to go ahead and jet off, and I will see you guys up in Engeve. All right, now in Engeve, there are, like I mentioned, a couple things I want to do. First off, drop off that secret box we picked up. How did it go? Did you find it? Is this it? That'd be it. Oh, great. Thank you so much. Here's a token of my thanks. We gift the collector's book, which... Well, I'll explain in a minute. All this? I'm really grateful. I've lowered my prices too, so take a look and see if you want to buy anything. Oh, cool. You may find the more people you interact with, the more fun shopping becomes. By the way, you didn't look inside, did you? Of course not. Which, actually, we didn't. I don't think there's even an option to. But I do want to point out, first off, not that, the collector's book is a list of all of the items that you can get in Tales of the Abyss. Everything. And if you want to get the item collector title for Jade, you will collect everything in the game. Now, this will take you at least 2 playthroughs. You cannot complete the collector's book in the first playthrough of Tales of the Abyss because there are certain side quests that you can only do during a playthrough, and one of them you have to do twice in order to get all the items involved. So it's a New Game Plus thing, but you can complete this collector's book if you put enough time and money into it. All right, now you'll notice, well, he didn't lower his prices yet, but the people of Engeve have, and that actually leads to one of the other things I want to do here. That is talk to, okay, who has my rice? what you want to do is I would advise going ahead and stocking up on rice, partially because you can of course use it for the rice ball recipe, but also because you'll want to hang on to 5 units of rice for a side quest that's going to be coming up a pretty good bit later. You'll also, and I don't remember if you can actually buy them here, you'll also want to buy something else that you want to hang on to. And it is, okay, it's not here, so I'll have to check in St. Bina, but I do want to go ahead and stock up on my magic lenses while I'm here too. Alright, so that pretty much wraps it up. So you noticed when we were starting out on the road, we actually had St. Bina in our sight, so I'm going to go ahead and jet off and I'll see you guys over there. While I'm thinking about it, something else I wanted to point out. There's actually another search point down here, right next to that weird looking structure right there on the left. We'll actually go to that area in a little bit, but I want to go ahead and mine this search point here because hopefully I will get an item here that I need for a side quest coming up very, very soon. And I did not get it, doggone it. Okay, well, what I'll probably do is I will go ahead and move into the next town, which is St. Bina, and then I will go ahead and mine the search point again until I get it. The item in question is the cotton, which I thought I could get at another save point. It turns out I was mistaken. So let's go ahead and head into St. Bina and get a little story done, and then we can go ahead and see about getting that cotton base while we're there. Welcome to the Citadel, St. Bina.
Why are the Oracle Knights here?
St. Bina is the closest city to the Tartarus. They probably expected us to stop here.
For a Kimloskan, you're certainly familiar with Malkuth geography, Guy.
I like reading about vacation spots.
Oh, I see. How nice.
Colonel, look.
We're from Engeve. We're here to fulfill a purchase order for food supplies.
You may pass.
There's one more wagon after this one.
How convenient.
We're going to stop the second one and hitch a ride, huh?
Let's go back down the road toward Engeve a little ways.
Yes, let's.
Hey, quit making plans without talking to me first.
Grow up.
Stop the wagon.
Nice brakes on those. I don't even know what they are. Are they horses? Raptors?
Colonel Curtis! And you're... Luke, was it?
Sorry about this, but do you think you could hide us in your wagon?
We'd like to enter St. Bina, but a group of malcontents chasing Foamaster Ion are guarding the entrance. Could we ask for your assistance?
Goodness! My birthday score didn't say anything about something like this happening.
Please.
Okay. We owe you for the trouble we caused with all the mistaken thief nonsense. Hop in.
Thank you.
We're from Engeve. One wagon should have already arrived.
Right. Go on in.
Thank you. Well, this is where we part ways.
Thank you for your help.
Yes, thank you.
Don't mention it. Take care now.
So Annis is here, right?
She's to meet us at the Malkuth military base. If she's still alive, that is.
Do you really have to say things like that? Let's go.
Try not to do anything to draw the attention of the Oracle Knights.
I know. You don't have to tell me every little thing.
She's already got you whipped, huh, Luke? Princess Natalia's gonna be jealous.
Don't say stupid things.
I'm sorry. Stop touching me, please.
Perhaps this journey will help Guy to overcome his phobia.
Speaking of people that Tyr apparently has whipped, I think she's pretty much got Guy's number too. Alright, so we made it into St. Bina without getting into too much trouble. Now, there are some things we can do here, just obviously talking to NPCs and whatnot. really just basic stuff here. We can do some shopping also. See, this is the item shop. I don't really want to deal with them. I want to talk to, not the grocer. See, I'm trying to remember where they sold weapons. I don't think they sell them in here. This is the inn. I believe there is a weapon shop elsewhere in this town. I think it's on the other side, actually. So let's go ahead. I don't know if they'll let us head there just yet. I think we might need to forward the plot before we can go over to that side of the street, so to speak. But let's see anyway. Okay, well, I guess I can. All right. Now, a couple of things you'll want to do while you're here. First off, take Mew and torch the board. Whoa, hey, what did you just do? Can't you see for yourself? What would you have done if Noir's sign had caught fire? Like, that's my problem. Luke, you know you went too far. You should apologize. Apologizing isn't enough. I can't believe you were toying around with Noir's sign. Ah, I know. If you want to make up for it, how about doing me a favor? Why should we have to? If it's in our power. Alright, here, take this. Okay, so we get some money, thanks. The Black Dream Fan Club office is in Cassadonia. Go there and pay my dues for me. Go do it yourself. Unfortunately, I'm busy and can't make it to Cassadonia, unlike you people. Make sure you pay and bring me back the newsletter. You better not try running off with my money. Alright, we'll pay the dues and get the newsletter. Jeez. If you tell them it's the yearly dues from Engeve St, Bina, they'll understand. Thanks. The office is in front of the inn on the Malkuth side. Engeve. Got it. You make sure you remember too. Huh, like that's my problem. Well, it kinda is now, actually. That's the first in a 3-stage side quest that we'll have. Also, what we can do is head into this house and pick up the notebook and we get a sandwich recipe! Woohoo! Alright, that's all we need to do there. The third thing I want to do, and I think actually I'll probably close the episode off after doing this, is head all the way up to the other end of St. Bina, where, well, we can head to the medicine shop. Now, you can talk to this guy here and buy stuff if you want to, and you probably should. I probably will off camera. But another thing you can do also is talk to this guy. I'm short on ingredients. I guess I'll have to go out to get them. Huh? You've been looking around a lot of different places, huh? But that's not what I want. I guess I'll just go get it myself. What makes it tough is you can't be certain you'll even get any. Yeah, that's pretty much what I was trying to do in the search point, was to find the cotton that we need to get that guy's side quest taken care of. It's not too hard though, like I said, I'll probably do it off camera. But next time on Tales of the Abyss, we will rejoin the adventure back in St. Bina, and we will talk with the Malkuth authorities and see if we can discover if Annis is still alive after all. So thank you guys for joining me, and I'll see y'all later. Actually, now that I think about it, there is one more scene we need to see before I'm able to head out of town, so sorry about that. Let me run over to the town gates and we will actually see what is going on.
Quick, hide! It's the Oracle Knights.
Have you found Phone Master Ion?
It doesn't appear that he's entered St. Bina.
Those people with Ion are the ones who killed Mommy. My Liger friends told me. I'll never forgive them.
What about that Phone Master Guardian they said was hanging around?
She appears to have made contact with the Malkuth military, but Malkuth is saying it's classified and is refusing to provide any useful information.
If I hadn't let that necromancer get the better of me, Annis would have never gotten away. I'm sorry.
That's why I told you. The only one who can defeat that beastly Jade is the elegant servant of the gods. The esteemed member of the Oracle Knight's 6 god generals, yours truly, Dist the Rose.
You mean Dist the Reaper?
How is one so beautiful as myself a Reaper and not a Rose?
There's no point in dwelling on the past. What do we do now, Sink?
Hey,
Withdraw the troops from Engeve St. Bina.
But
Your wound still hasn't healed. The necromancer almost killed you. Why don't you take a break? And besides, the only way for them to cross the border is through Kaitsur. If we stay here and antagonize the Malkuth military, it could spark a diplomatic incident.
hey, stop ignoring me!
So next comes deciding how to deal with them at Kaitsur. Let's return to the Tartarus for now and consider matters there.
inform the troops. 1st Division, withdraw.
Yes, sir.
You're all just jealous of my intelligence and beauty.
Damn. Largo survived.
This is the first time I've seen the 6 god generals.
Who are the 6 god generals?
The 6 executive officers of the Oracle Knights.
But there were only 5 of them.
There's Largo the Black Lion, Dis the Reaper, Sink the Tempest, Arietta the Wild, Lagretta the Quick, and looks like the one missing was Ash the Bloody.
They're Van's immediate subordinates.
Master Vans?
If the 6 god generals are taking action, then the one who's trying to cause a war is Van.
The 6 god generals side with the Grand Maestro. Mose is likely giving orders to Van.
Grand Maestro Mose would never do something like this. My mission for the Grand Maestro is top secret, so I can't divulge any details. However, I assure you it is one of peace.
Wait a minute. Master Van wouldn't try to cause a war either.
It's just the sort of thing my brother might do.
What are you saying? What about you, huh? How do we know you're not a spy working for that Mose guy?
Please, settle down.
He's right. Now's not the time to be worried about Van or Mose. Right now, we have to get past the 6 god generals and prevent this war.
You're right. I'm sorry.
Huh. I'm not accepting the apology of anyone who badmouths Master Van.
Well, now that that's over, let's head for the base, shall we?
You're unbelievable.
All right, well, now we've got that taken care of. And now I will see you guys later. Sorry about that, but I'll see y'all when we get back to St. Bina.